We're back with our full hour of the Screen Team and being joined by two brand new members here this edition. We've got Jamie. We've also got Jake. Guys, first off, Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year.
We've got an interesting selection of movies today. They're all Westerns, right, Jamie?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Ish.
Western-ish, yeah. They and that's kind of why I tried to keep it like a common theme. That's something that I always do when you let me pick the movies. Is I try to find some common element, whether it's like an actor that's been in all three or something like that.
Yeah.
So anyway,
so what are the movies we have today?
Today we have The Revenant, which just won some awards and is nominated for some more. And
yeah,
I mean, that's not why I picked it, but that's pretty awesome that these guys kind of did what they wanted to do, and then it's being recognized. And then a recent DVD release, Bone Tomahawk, starring one of my favorite actors, Kurt Russell.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've always liked him as an actor, and like I'll throw out like Overboard is one of my favorite Kurt Russell movies, and people will be like, Overboard? Some people either haven't heard of it or they're like, that's an odd pick. They think I'm a guy, I would like all the action stuff, but he was really funny in that. He's a good comedic actor. I mean, if you look at all the way back to his Disney stuff, when he was the what was the one where he has like kind of superpowers, and he's anyway. But do you know about any of his old stuff?
I just remember him in The Fox and the Hound. That's about as early as
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, he was the voice of the Fox, maybe the older version of the Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, check it out.
That. Yeah, but going like all the way back to the '60s, I guess he was in some of those Disney movies.
Live action ones.
Live action, like Flubber and those kind of things. And I forget what the one where he kind of had like superpowers or something. Yeah, it's funny, but but he's literally like 17 in that or something. So he's had a varied and long career in Hollywood. So
and the movie we're getting ready to review right now is Silverado, right?
Yes, one of my all-time favorites, just overall as a movie. And I have a little side anecdote to add, but I'll throw it in like while we're talking about it because it kind of ties into comic books actually.
Okay, well, cool. Silverado.
All right.
So yeah,
Silverado. Let's talk about it, man. What's the basic premise of this film?
Well, the basic premise is, everybody's trying to get to this town called Silverado. It's Old West and it's wagons and horses, and for various reasons, all these people need to get there. Basically, I guess the gist of the story is there's two brothers that are trying to get there, to find their family who already settled there. And then they meet other guys along the way that are having their own troubles and trying to get to put it lightly in some cases, so and then it's literally star-studded, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when this movie came out, a lot of these people weren't big names yet.
Like Kevin Costner wasn't at all.
No, not really. This was like the second or third real movie he had done. Because he got cut from
The Big Chill. Yeah.
Yep.
And he actually talks about that on like the special features about. And Silverado was really his first thing that people noticed him for. So,
Jake, this was a first viewing for you. What were your initial thoughts watching this?
I really liked it. It's got everything a Western needs. You got wagon trains. You've got gunslingers.
Damsels in distress.
I'm pretty sure there was a guy with an eye patch at some point. Damsel in distress. Yeah. I really enjoyed the movie. You had a lot of intertwining stories, which I really liked. And I think as far as saying, it's everything a Western needs, I'm pretty sure that Lawrence Kasdan, who wrote the film, when he's writing a movie, he just creates a checklist. He's like, okay, what does the adventure 1940s movie like Raiders need? Or, and he writes these story beats in. So, it was a great movie. Very, very likable characters.
Even the bad guys.
Even the bad guys. Even
you
kind of even like the bad guys. And you had some odd casting decisions that really worked. I mean,
I was getting ready to ask
the thing
about
is,
that.
When I looking into it, I'm like, Jeff Goldblum's in this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I bet he's Jeff Goldblum in this movie. And sure enough, he was Jeff Goldblum in this movie, and he made it work.
It's like, that's what he's like in the Old West.
Yeah, it was interesting watching this film with the actors they they had in it, because when you watch westerns and stuff like that, you're expecting the John Wayne types or the Clint Eastwood types, and all the actors they had for this particular movie you wouldn't expect in a western.
Yeah.
John Cleese and Kevin Costner and Kevin Kline for that matter.
Yeah.
But for some reason it worked well.
Yeah.
The chemistry was just fantastic between all the actors, I thought. And the writing was good by Kazan as well. So this was a movie I had heard of, but I'd never seen. But I'm glad I did. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, cool.
Is there any points where you thought that the film might have missed something someplace? Is there any negatives to it?
Well, I have this one thing. It's a negative plus a positive, and I think Chris knows where I'm going with this.
Oh, okay.
So you see Rosanna Arquette's character, which is a very, very minor character. I think there might have been a little more story there. Of course, the movie's long enough as it is, so it probably got cut. But she's on screen for like 45 minutes before she ever says a line. They could have gone longer or just cut her lines altogether. So that's kind of a negative plus a positive that she didn't have a whole lot of lines, and she had a very, very one-dimensional character.
So are you a fan of Rosanna Arquette, or, is that some
Not
of your...
in this movie.
Not in this movie? Well, and see, there's the thing. I don't know that I have any real negative thoughts about it, but her character is one of the things... The way that they handle her character, I guess, in the movie is always kind of bugged me. Because they almost make it look like it's a love triangle.
Yeah.
With her character and then
Kevin
Scott
Kline.
Glenn's character and then Kevin Kline's character. And you're like, to me, the Scott Glenn angle kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered if there was a deleted scene or something like that. And I don't think there is. I've got like the super special edition that came with like a pack of cards and all kinds of neat stuff. And it's got bonus features, and there weren't any deleted scenes that even indicate there was more to that story. So it seemed a little odd. It seemed a little chopped up, like something was missing, but I guess they just never really fully fleshed out that whole thing, that plot line or whatever. So
yeah, and plot line might have just been what it was. Is Kevin Kline's character Peyton? He's just like, all right, that's a dead end. So, so buddy, Emmett, whatever, it's up to you. If you want to do something, do something. And he's just
I'm
like,
heading out of town. So
it's like, I'm getting out of here too, man.
The movie is called Silverado, and you can find it on DVD. Coming up after the break, we're going to review Bone Tomahawk. That is next on Today's Talk 930 KWOC.